It may already be recording. It's just the preview's not showing up. Alright, go live. Alright, internets. We are playing Set a Watch. Rick just got this from Kickstarter. So.
Alright. These are all the characters. Pick 2 for you, and I will pick 2 for me.
Oh, I'll be the cleric, and I will be Beastmaster.
I wanted the Beastmaster.
Well, we can switch. I don't care.
It's fine.
There aren't two sides.
As long as we have a minute. No, they are one-sided.
And then you take
well,
one.
There's a quick reference.
Yeah, you take one of the other sides for the quick reference.
Well, we can. Yeah, sure.
Well, since it's the first game, I might want to.
Let's see.
Hopefully, I get a notice that we are live.
You took the cleric, right? So we got some extra healing. The warrior can be useful.
Yep, I see our hands. Perfect.
And do I want the wizard or the rogue? Oh, isn't there one of those?
Well, you decide.
I'll take 2 fighters. We're gonna win this one. Alright, so
I think we should win this one.
I hope we win this one. Alright. These 3 get 8-sided dice, this one gets 6-sided dice.
One of each?
You get 3. So a set for each of those players. While I find the cards. That's the wizard. Here's the warrior. So we need those. This is...
Is this going to work like Heroes where we're going to put stuff in front of us?
No, we're going to put the monsters here.
Okay, so it's okay for me to move it a little closer for the camera?
Yes.
Okay, good. And that's what I will do.
So those are those. You have the cleric and the bard. That's the thief.
So have you enjoyed this when you've done a couple of trial runs? Because this is one that I kind of regret not picking up. So I was grateful that you did.
Neither of those characters are on anything. Oh, this must be the bard because there's a song. Oh, I thought I had the bard already. You get to see what your characters look like. That's the guy with the red cape, and you are the one on the. Yeah, the Beastmaster. 1, 2, 3.
I am mastering a beast.
Gonna need that. And
The artwork is neat, but it's a little dull.
that. Okay. So those are our skill cards. Alright. Kind of a quick rundown of how this is going to work. We're going to, you get 3 random skills out of the 5 possible. So pick 3 for your Beastmaster.
Okay. Which side do I put up?
Well, you're going to put both sides up in a second, but pick 3 for your other character.
Game beast.
Set those 2 over here because you might trade them out later.
Wow. I am an angry cleric.
Oh, I put the warrior.
I
back
have
in
blinding
there,
light,
didn't I?
banish, and rebuke. Nothing about being nice to people or healing. I'm not that kind of cleric.
Like an idiot, I'll be right on top. 2, 3. Okay. So, the way this is going to work is we have 8 location cards and then a final location, so 9 rounds. We're going to flip the card up and they tell you how many monsters are in each round and then whatever function happens during that round. we have 4 players.
Okay.
Each turn, we have to pick one player to go to camp.
Okay.
So we will all roll the dice, and then we'll pick one that goes to camp. The other 3 fight the monsters. The one in camp does any of these camp actions. The campfire tells us how many monsters we get to see. So by starting, we start at 7. We can see the first 2 monsters in the line.
Why is that? Why does 7 mean 2?
There's 7 pieces of wood on the campfire, and it allows us to see 2 monsters.
Oh, I see what you're saying. These numbers here are what
Yes.
it reveals. Okay.
So if you chop firewood, then it will go up by 2 per dice that you put here, and so on and so forth.
So, if it gets below 7, it goes to 6. Can we only see 1?
We can only see 1.
Wow.
So, we each have 3 skills, and they have these red notches. That means they're tapped or
Used.
So on your characters, you get to pick 2 of them that will be normal, untapped, and 1 that will be tapped.
All right. So my character has like this thing that says tame creature limit 2.
Yes. So
Does that mean I don't put something in that slot if I want to tame a creature?
no. You can have 2 tame creatures
Okay.
if you have the skill to tame a creature. If you don't,
I
it's
do.
over here.
Tame beast.
So there are certain creatures that come up like a wolf or something, and you can tame it, and it becomes an extra dice roll, basically.
Tame a revealed forest creature. Use this creature as an attack dice. So we'll do this one as not.
Crap, that's a good one, but I gotta turn it down.
Wow, I got a lot of ways to tame a creature.
Assigns to creatures with 10. Oh, that's a good one. Turn that one down. Not a good warrior, but okay. So, we go through this deck of cards for the monsters. If we run out, we reshuffle. As they die, we create a graveyard. There are things in here that pull from the graveyard. And there's all sorts of different monsters. There's undead, there's dragons, there's new location cards here, and then there's the horde. So after we play our dice, and the way we play dice, because you do have these skills, so you can take a dice and you can do direct damage. I can do 6 points of damage to whichever creature we can see.
Okay.
We play in any order we want. I can play 1 dice, you can play a dice. We can team up to kill something. Like if it has 8 hit points, we can do a 6 and a 2 to kill it.
Okay.
You can put a dice on one of your skills to use that skill.
Doesn't matter what the number is on the dice.
Doesn't matter what the number is on the dice. You can turn the skill over to use the skill. But once it's turned over, you're done using that skill until you heal.
Okay.
When the campfire hits 0, someone has to lose a skill. There's lots of monsters that make us lose skills.
Okay. If we lose one,
If all of our skills are up on the used side, we lose.
when you say lose a skill, that means you flip it.
Yes.
Okay. It doesn't mean
You don't
you
lose
lose
it,
it off
lose
your
it.
board and draw
Right.
another one or something later. All right.
So anyone in camp can heal if they have a 6 on their dice roll. Exactly a 6.
Okay.
Your cleric can do it.
Fresh one exhausting adventure card with a die that is 4 or better.
Yeah. So he can do a 6 and a 4. So when we roll and you have a 6 and a 4 and we're wounded, we're like, time for the cleric to go to camp. So all characters have to go to camp twice. The first time they get this on a 1, the second time 2. Because there's
Cool.
4 of us. That's 8 rounds. And then the final round we all fight.
So it's about timing that.
Yeah. So at the end, any creature we don't kill in a round goes into the horde. In the final round, we do the location plus
the
the
horde.
horde.
Gotcha.
But you have that 4th character.
All right. So what's the advantage of being able to see more monsters?
Well, you can only attack the ones you can see.
And we're trying to get through that deck. Is the point?
No, we're trying to. So it's gonna say like 6 or 8,
Uh-huh.
and there's gonna be 6 or 8 of them laid out here, we have to kill this for the first location. When they're dead, we go to the second location.
And how many locations do we have to get through?
There's 9 total.
So we have to burn through
Each
a location a
is
turn
around. Yes.
if we can do it.
Yes.
Can we do 2 in a round? 2 locations in a round?
No.
So
And
the
you'd
location
never be able
automatically
to.
changes.
When you kill the monsters.
Okay,
Or-
but if you
or-
don't kill them all in a round,
Then we take the damage, which will be flipping cards,
and we move to the next
and
location.
then we move to the next location.
Okay, I got it.
So it's really pretty simple. So there's equip that you can spend a dice on, and I guess we want the backside of these.
Oh, no boy.
Oh, you did. Sorry.
No worries.
Yeah, equip allows you to switch out one of your skills. Now it switches out if it's already tapped. It comes in tapped.
Sure.
But if you don't like a skill, then you can get one of the other ones.
What's the one placement mean? It says
Where at?
check map.
So you
Scout
can only
ahead, they
only
say
do
3
this
placements.
once per round. Scout ahead you can do 3 times. So if you wanted to put all 3 of your dice here for the player in camp, you can do that and not do anything else.
Gotcha. But that's 3 times for the party.
Yes.
Cool.
So scout ahead looks at the top
Draw
2
look at the
creatures.
top 2 creatures.
So I didn't use that a whole lot. Check map allows you to look in there. So we're going to be chopping firewood because a lot of monsters take your firewood away. And a lot of them, you don't want them in the first position because that's when they're
Bastards
abilities.
stealing our firewood.
Yep.
So if you're in camp, you can't do any of your abilities.
You can only do the camp ability.
Gotcha. Makes sense.
So with that, I mean, it's pretty straightforward. It's a puzzle game. You know, we're trying to figure out how to kill each of the monsters. And we each have a special skill.
So maybe the Beastmaster should go for the first one because he's got an at the start of watch assign this dice as a direct damage to the creature in the first position.
And whoever goes there gets to automatically heal themselves for 1 card.
Okay.
That's just a given.
Gotcha. I'm okay with not being the one that goes. I just don't know if you have any abilities that'll help us on the first turn.
I usually roll the dice and see where we're at because
So we don't have to decide yet.
we don't.
Okay.
And I usually believe I flip the card too, so we know what we're up against. So we're going to the underground tomb. So the first one we don't do this.
So maybe we should turn that so folks can see that. Make it a little harder for us, but
That's okay. We can still
sure.
play here, or we can play them here.
Play him here. That would be good. Underground tomb. Reduce the creatures
So-
revealed by the campfire by 1.
So we're only going to see 1 creature right now.
Reduce.
That
Okay,
stinks.
that's great.
So normally we would take 3 campfire off. 1, 2, 3, and only have 4. But the first round, you don't do that.
Okay.
And we only have 6 creatures. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're only going to be able to see 1. So
Sure.
this will be the 1, but we're going to decide who goes to the camp first. So 6 of them's not going to be too bad, and we can roll our dice.
So 7.
So
4.
that is
and
where we
8.
put them when they're used.
Okay.
Generally, if you use them for an attack, so I just set them off to the side.
Sure. 6 and 2 twos.
I got a 7, a 6, and a 4 on the one. I got an 8, a 2, and a 4.
I've got 8, 7, and 4, 6, 2, and 2. So maybe.
So the other thing I did not explain is in camp you also have these runes. So you can put dice on the runes, which are there's 3 different runes. You have to have doubles or triples in order to do it. So like he could go, but he's the cleric, and he could actually put them on the rune. If you seal it, you get to remove and
A non-hollowed from the graveyard. What's the graveyard?
The graveyard will
okay.
be here. Where are...
What's the unhallowed deck?
Yeah, where did I put my unhallowed deck? And did I mix these together? We may have to redo the monster deck.
Oh, or the humanity.
Shuffling. Yep, I think I did.
Sounds like one of the character classes should be a lumberjack.
Because these all have the same stupid... That's why I don't like... The backings on them are all the same.
If they're going to be two different decks, I would think they'd have something different.
And they did not do that.
Is there a reason? Do they sometimes get shuffled into each other?
They do.
So that would mean
they
they have to do
don't want
that.
them to know that that's a stronger one coming up. So I got... Yeah, we messed up the...
All right. I mean, you can redo that quickly.
Yeah, that's easy enough. The unhallowed deck. They must have symbols on them. None of these have symbols on them? These have the symbols on them. Alright. Sorry about that. It would be much harder. Oops, symbols here. We might as well flip these. Huh, a summon right off the bat, that would have been interesting. Yeah, we would have had a lot of really hard creatures. We would not have won by any means.
So Vision is going to be in town the week of the 19th. And I imagine he's not going to be in for the weekend.
So we need one summon
maybe we'll
card,
play
2
something.
acolytes, and 28 regular cards. So I'm just going to shuffle these and pick 28. And then these 3 make 30. So these are unused. These make up our normal monster deck. We have 6 of them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then these are the spare monster deck. This is the unhallowed deck. These go, we get one of them in the horde, so we automatically have one really hard monster at the end. And then, how many go up on the... Draw and place 1 face down the horde. Head of the deck. Draw and place 7 face up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Unhallowed. Okay. Now we got our dice rolls, we got our monster deck, we need to decide who's starting in camp and who's fighting. 6 of them isn't going to be that hard. My knight is probably not a good choice. He'd be alright because he has a 7. So his ability allows me to give one of my dice to someone to fight with.
Okay.
But they have to do it as a direct attack. So 8s and 7s are good for that.
Yeah, this guy has 8, 7, and 4. While I was thinking he might go in there, I think that perhaps with 8, 7, and 4,
he's good for fighting.
Good for fighting this turn.
So those runes allow you to remove an unhallowed from the graveyard, which we haven't created yet. So the first turn,
why would we want to do that?
The unhallowed are really hard creatures.
Okay.
So the graveyard keeps getting shuffled back in here every time a summon card comes up, which there's only one right now.
Okay.
So that's a way to get rid of it and ease the game for you.
Okay.
But Vanquish is a good one because it removes a monster from the horde. So Vanquish is always a good rune to have.
So then maybe since he's got doubles.
So he could go there.
And he could do a 6 to heal one of us too. Although we probably want to use something for firewood.
Well, we don't lose any firewood this first turn.
Okay.
When my warrior goes, I can get 4 firewood instead of 2.
You get real choppity.
So he
kind of sounds like the cleric should go then.
So the only bad part is a 4 would be all he needs to heal, but the fact that we could get rid of that right off the bat.
And then also unlock somebody else's card.
And the other thing is you could use those as bolster, which allows all adventurers to roll as many dice as they want. So if people have really bad rolls, that would be a good thing. But we don't have really bad rolls.
Alright, so when we do the cleric.
So, fine. The cleric can go first to camp.
Yay! The cleric has camped.
So, you're going to use those 2 and you set them on here.
And we'll do a banish or whatever, vanquish.
Yep. Which takes this first creature right on out, and we put him on the bottom of the deck. He was a warlord with 11 health.
Okay.
All other creatures in the line have 2 extra health.
Okay, well we didn't want that.
So that was a good one to get rid of.
So we can go in any order now, right?
Yeah, and I usually do the camp one first.
Well, I'm just thinking we could hold on to the 6 and see if there's anything else we want to do with it. And then if there's not, we can unlock an ability.
Let me just double check the camp. The adventuring camp does not participate in the combat. He places his dice on placements and or the runes. And then we do it. So he has the camp person
has to go first?
Yep.
So why don't we heal and unlock one of our abilities since we got a 6?
Yeah, so he automatically heals because he's in camp.
Okay. Well, which of your abilities do you want to unlock?
And then you can either unlock yours or we can unlock
I think I'm good for right now with mine, so...
Well, then I have a skill. Well, 1, I can defeat any dragon.
When do we reveal what's out there, the first monster?
After your camp round, we're going to do that. I mean,
Okay,
we can do it now. So I have a...
Well, I didn't know if you had the information before the camp round, it might help make some decisions. I mean, not that we get to know much, because we only have 1.
Yeah, it says that you do the camp actions, and then you look at your current location card, noting how many creatures you face.
Okay, so it's after.
And then reveal monsters, then you do your attacks. So...
Alright, so our first
really
monster is...
We haven't done this order, so... First one is a Treant. He has 8 health. He will do 1 damage to us. He's an Earth Elemental. So
he automatically is going to do a damage, or
no? At the end, they don't do any damage unless we don't defeat them.
Okay, gotcha.
And then because their damage is strictly forcing us to lose abilities.
All right. So we both have 1/8, right?
We can only see 1 creature, right? Because of the stupid round we're in. The good news is when we defeat him, we get 2 firewood.
Okay. So as soon as we play this, can we see the next one because he's gone?
Right. So, and the problem with only seeing 1 is a lot of cards...
You can't plan ahead.
You can't plan ahead, and a lot of the cards are, when in first position, this happens. So, when we can see more, it's good because we can say, oh, we don't want that to get to first position.
Does it take a dice to use these? Use an ability?
You either put a dice there to use it, or you flip it. And you can do it twice in 1 turn. You can put a dice there and then flip it. But the problem is once you flip it...
Then you have to be healed.
Yeah.
All right, so
it's kind of like that.
Is an Ent seems like it's fairly powerful?
Nah, I mean...
I'm thinking I've got a 4.
Kill it. Well, I have an 8.
No, I know, but I've got a 4 that I could use to tame a forest creature. You may use this creature as an attack dice.
He is not he's an Earth Elemental.
Well, darn it. I thought because he was an Ent, he was from the forest. All right, fine. We both have an 8 to kill it, so go ahead and kill it. Murder it.
So I'm thinking I will use the 8 and take him out. So we will create a graveyard over here. And the second creature is an eagle, which is a forest creature with 4 health. And that's about what most of your creatures are going to be.
So I probably don't want to use that ability until I am using a low dice roll.
So
why don't I just murder the eagle?
Okay.
Eagle's murdered.
The eagle's dead. So see, this will play fairly quick. This is one of the acolytes. Reveal, draw a creature and add it to the horde. So we have a creature in the horde now.
Bastard.
When in first position, reshuffle the summon deck back into the creature deck if there is one in the graveyard.
There's not a summon in the graveyard.
Right, the summon card hasn't come out. And that is how the game scales, is how many summon cards you put in the deck. We're only playing with 1.
Because there's 2 players?
Because we're playing on easy mode.
Oh, okay.
The harder you make the game, the more summon
cards you put in. The number of players is irrelevant because you play with all 4 cards. Four. Okay, gotcha. Okay. Just trying to figure out the scaling mechanics and all that.
So that's not bad. He is a 6. I have a 6 over here.
Do it.
So I will kill him.
Mr. Smitey Smite.
The next
one
is an Ember Drake. He has 11 health.
And what kind of creature is he?
And when he's in first... Oh, we didn't get our 2 wood for killing the first guy. He is a dragon.
Okay.
In first position, we have to exhaust an ability card and lose 3 fire. So we lose 3 fire, and someone has to exhaust one of their abilities already. Lovely. And it can't be him, because he's in camp.
Well, shit and piss.
So, the good news is I have a skill that allows me to defeat any revealed dragon or deal 6 damage to the second position.
Okay.
So I can kill him instantly with my 4 dice.
But his effect still happens, right?
Yes, that happens. But I will kill him with my ability. So
you can't use that ability.
And I would like, if I'm going to tap one, I can do this, lower a revealed creature's health down by half. Or I have one that allows any dice assigned to creatures with 10 or more health are now doubled to the end of the round. So that I would like to keep that one. That can be useful. I can turn this one over.
What does it mean to tame a forest creature?
You get the card and you can use it as an attack.
See, but it's this. Okay, it says passive. Once per round, you may tame a forest creature in the first position. Then this one says tame a revealed forest creature. You may use that creature as an attack dice. So that seems different.
Yes. So your passive ones are really good because you don't need to put a dice on them.
Okay.
You get to use them once without a dice. If you use them a second time, then you still tap it.
Okay, but tame doesn't sound like I can attack with it. It sounds like I just defeat it.
I thought.
But maybe I can.
You get it.
But this one expressly says tame a revealed creature. You may use this creature as an attack.
Beastmaster has strong direct damage potential in taming creatures, pulling them from the line and storing them up as additional attack dice.
Okay.
Their health is equivalent to what would be rolled on a die. Creatures maximum of 2, but must rely on high rolls if none are available.
All right.
So basically, they turn the dice that you can use.
Okay. It's interesting that they spell it out here, but don't spell it out there, which is fine. Probably they didn't have enough space.
Taming a creature refers to removing the creature from the line and adding it to your play area for later use as an attack die.
Beautiful.
They can be saved between rounds unless otherwise stated. So that's kind of cool too. You can keep them.
Yep, but I can't tame me a dragon.
No. So I turned over my... No, I did not turn. I'm going to turn over my wound.
Okay.
Which satisfies that. And now it's a dragon, and I'm going to put my 4 on here to defeat any revealed dragon. And
perfect.
Kill it. So, see, we only got 2 more to go. How bad can it be? A wolf. He's a forest creature with 4. Tame him. Take him.
I don't want to burn a 7. Well, I can use this. He's the first one. Yeah, so I'll just take him.
So you just get him.
Come to Papa. You are my wolfie. I will name you Tame.
And another treant. gives us 2 more wood. He has 9 health, so we just gotta do 9. And
Well, I've got 8.
I've got a 7, a 2, and a 4, so
Let's do an 8 and a 7.
it doesn't matter
I mean, 8 and a
because
4.
once he's gone,
We don't combine stuff. Well, you don't. Nothing rolls over from the next time.
nope.
Okay,
So everyone gets their dice back.
and we get 2 more wood.
We get 2 more wood. That's important.
Okay,
And that was our first round.
not bad.
So
I'm gonna feel all arrogant until the 3rd round where we die like
Yeah.
Gloomhaven.
so now we roll the dice again.
We were feeling really good about Gloomhaven last night,
Oh.
and then we unlocked it, and it was like 2 things with.
Did you not win?
We did, but
I didn't.
when the big bad guys came out, we were a little concerned.
Oh man, my dice rolls are bad.
All
This is where it
mine are
gets
not
bad.
I got 2 7s and a 4 here, a 6, a 6, and a 4.
I have a 2, 3, 4, and a 1, 2, 8.
Well, I think you should probably be going to camp. One of
So-
yours should.
Well, this wouldn't be bad because I can hand the 8 off.
Oh, send him to camp and
And
then.
he wouldn't be bad because I can get firewood and get us way up.
Do we lose the firewood for when our
we
turn
gotta look
progresses?
too. Do we have? These are both melee guys. Do you have a range? You have a range.
Both of
So
these
if we
guys
can
are
see
ranged.
2, you can hit the second monster.
Okay,
I can only hit the first monster.
gotcha.
That's important.
So I had a
So-
question. So does a firewood automatically go down 1 every turn, or
goes
it
down
goes down
whatever
whatever
the
your
card
range is?
says.
Okay. All right, cool. I'm just trying to get the mechanics. That makes sense. So we reveal the location.
Well, we're supposed to pick
No, pick who goes
camp
to camp.
first and do our camp
Take
actions.
Camp actions. No, you reveal the next location first. Then you roll dice.
Oh, is that what the reference? Because
Yeah.
the book had it in a different order. Oh, yeah, cool.
So we
So I
are
have been
going
playing
to
it right. I just
the Grand Arena. Adventurers cannot combine dice with other adventurers for direct attacks this round. And we go 4 in the hole.
oh, we can't
1,
combine.
2, 3, 4. Yep. And so we can only see 1 critter.
Ow. Well, we can get the 4 wood back. I can either go in and give someone an 8, which might be good because we can't combine.
Mm-hmm.
And I can use 2 fire. We get 2 for each one. That would give us 4. Or he could go in and he gets 4 with 1 dice, but the other 2 he can't
So that would-
heal.
If we did that, that would give us 8 firewood if he does it, right? Because you get 2
He
for
would-
each of
no,
those.
he would have to put his dice here to get 4, and I can put another one here to get 2 more.
You have to use 2 dice?
No. So anyone who puts dice here
Mm-hmm.
gets 2. But if you use these actions, you put the dice down here.
Sure.
So he would get 4 wood for that one.
And then you
dice,
could put 2
and then
more.
I could. If we
And you'd
if we
get
wanted
8.
all wood, yes.
You'd get 8. That's what I'm saying. Is our max we could get is 8. With this guy, we could get 4, and we could put an
And
8
have 8
and
extra
put an 8 in
damage.
play.
And we get 6 monsters again.
I
Which
have
isn't
2.
bad.
I have 2 6s, and I can pull a forest critter. And I have a 7.
Yeah,
so
plus you can use
I
it
have.
first,
So I have a question then. Can I
So you have 2
combine
7s and 2
dice with
4s.
other adventurers? Can I combine 2 of my dice?
You can.
So I could combine these 2 guys.
Yes.
So I think this guy definitely stays in play.
Yes.
And then I've got 2
So it
6s
really
and a
comes
4.
down
so
to-
which of you 2?
And it might be better because this guy's got 3 abilities and he's only got 2. So maybe we should send him in.
And then he
'Cause he
untaps.
heals one of them,
Yep.
and then he can just
That's a good idea.
get wood.
Wood for sheep. Haha. Catan.
Let's do this one.
All right.
So if I put this here, we get 4 firewood.
You get it automatically.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4. So that allows us to see 2.
2.
And then
And then, I wouldn't mind. What are my other 2 skills? I don't like that skill. Oh yeah, I want my passive skill. Oh, that's your passive skill. Where's my guy at? Right there. So I think I will spend 1 to equip, and I'll put the other in firewood, if that's okay.
Whatever you want to do, man.
So we'll get 2 more wood. I'm going to get rid of this berserk. And do I want to do damage to the second position, or do I want to? If I defeat it, I get to keep my dice. The remainder of it. I'm going to go with throw axe. I haven't used that yet.
All right.
So I can attack second position for 8, automatic 8 damage.
Okay, so now we reveal 2.
Alright, so campfire allows us to see 2 creatures, which is good because you can attack. They're both fey. In first position, we lose 1 wood. But that's okay, we still get to see 2. This one is stronger, but we're going to want to kill this one first, because otherwise he moves into first and we lose another wood.
So why don't we just use both of my 6s to kill both of them?
Well, we want
We'll
to
kill
do
that
one
one. He's
first because
ranged.
we want to see what this is.
Oh, okay, sure. So
Because
he'll
if
use.
this is a first position thing,
He will do his ranged attack, and for 6, and kill the number 5.
so hold on. Let's see. I went to camp, right? With that guy. So
We'll
killed
kill that
him.
guy.
So then we reveal the next one, which is a wolf, which is a forest creature. So you could tame him right now if you wanted.
No, I can't. Well,
You have a passive.
yeah, no, but he has to be in first position.
Oh, is that what it says?
So let's kill that guy and then put him in first position, and then I'll tame him.
All right. So this is a 6. So you
I'll just use my 6.
okay?
Then tame
Well,
him.
let's see what this is first.
Okay.
Golem. No direct attacks can be assigned to creatures in the line behind the golem. So we have to kill him first, but there's no other penalty, so that's not a big deal.
Okay. Why don't
So
you give me the wolf?
You're going to tame him.
And then I'm going to sick both wolves on him.
Well, let's see what this is.
Okay.
A forest giant. His health is always added to the creature's base health behind it. So we have to reveal the next creature if necessary. So we get to reveal him. And that is a bear.
A bear.
Which is also a forest creature. But that makes his health 13. So, you were still talking about killing him?
Yeah, I think we use
You
the
can,
wolves.
because I can defeat any
Well, but
first person creature.
if we kill this, then we use a range attack to kill that. Then doesn't he go down to 8?
It doesn't matter because I can just kill him with my 1.
How?
Defeat any creature in first position. So
Okay.
once you do him.
So we'll send the wolves. Well, no, I'm going to keep the wolves because I can't keep dice rolls.
Right.
So
But you could tame him to have a 5.
sure, we'll send this 4,
So you
and I'll use a 4,
Yeah.
and that'll kill him.
So that takes him out. So this one comes into first position. I use my dice.
Yeah, but that's my I've already used my passive ability this turn.
Yeah, but you still can
Yeah,
use a dice
I can
here.
use a dice. That'll be fine.
Because that's
Yeah,
all that's left.
That's all that's left. That makes sense.
And I still got 2 dice. So
So then I'll
only
tame
having
him.
6 monsters is great.
Now I got a bear and a wolf.
So
I'm feeling mighty.
so far we're doing really good.
Sure. It won't last.
No, it won't. So that is our turn. Now we go to the Cliff Watch. All adventures ranges are increased by 1, but we lose 4 wood. And we get 7 creatures this time.
All right.
All right, let's roll and see who goes where.
Wow. 2 6s again.
Ooh, double 6s.
So did I.
Ooh, well, that's a 2.
There's a lot of satanicness going on around here because I got a lot of 6s as well. I got 4 6s. You've got 2 6s. We've got
Wow.
2 sets of satanic numbers.
Well, he's the only one that has a skill tapped. We've been really lucky not to lose any skills.
Sure.
So he might as well go because he gets healed.
Okay.
And then we'll all have our skills. And then he can get rid of that again if he wants. Or
vanquish
or give us more firewood. We can only see one right now.
Yeah, so I think I'm gonna do.
So we'll send him to camp.
Yeah, we'll definitely send him to camp. What's it take to switch out ability?
Just one dice.
So I'll
In
do.
the equipment. Oh, is it one dice or is it? Yeah, there's no greater than 4 or anything like that. You have to have greater than 4 to check the map.
Sure. So I'm gonna do 2 firewood, right? And give us 4.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna do 1
Equip.
equip,
And you're the beast.
and I'm the beastmaster.
So, hunt and set snares. You get to pick one of those. Did I do that wrong? Did I have both of those? Didn't I have both of these tapped? And then I went in and I healed that one. Then
Yeah,
I
I
changed that.
think one was
So I
not
think
tapped.
This is not. This one's supposed to be tapped.
All right. So now
Which
we can see
actually-
2.
Yeah. Do we want to put 4 wood, or do we want to? You can heal me with that 6 since we didn't know that.
I don't know if I like healing you. Fine. That'll
gives
put
me-
us here. That
gives
still
me-
lets us see 2.
Gives me in guaranteed.
It just puts
8
us in a bad
damage.
position for next turn because we'll have to chop a lot more firewood. So,
Possibly yes.
um,
All right. So we can see 2.
we can see 2 now.
Camp is done. You got what skill did you end up taking?
I took
Hunt.
hunt. It
What's
lets
that
me
do?
take a creature out of the graveyard, and then use it as an attack die. A forest creature out of the graveyard.
Oh.
So when something powerful gets sent to the graveyard, we pull it back.
Oh, most of them are.
More so than 4s and
Fives,
5s, probably. Yeah.
All right. So in first position we have a bear with 4 hit points. Second position we have a fell beast with 11. If he makes it to first position, he's a fire demon. We will draw a creature and place it in front of him. So we don't really want him to go first because then we're going to have a new monster to also fight.
Well, you don't have ranged.
Well, I have my axe that you just healed, so I can do 8 to the second position. So I can get him down to 3.
And then I'll throw this 4
So-
from my range.
I can use the 2 on it,
I'll use my 4 from range.
and that takes care
That
of
takes
him.
care of him.
Now we have a bandit with 7. If he makes it to first position, he steals one of our dice of our choosing.
Do we have any 1s?
I do not.
Okay. I mean, I can do... The only way I can kill him... Well, let's see. Build 2 creatures.
So I cannot do anything to him.
I'd have to
Well-
spend 2 6-sided dice to kill him.
Well, I can put
2 6s, I mean.
I can put a 6 here and take him halfway down, but either way we're spending
We're spending a 6.
2 dice.
So I can do 2 dice at range. I mean, I think maybe that'd be better because that gives us 1 more range attack. That takes him
Yeah.
half, right?
Yes. So it would
Yeah.
be my 6 and your 6. And he goes away.
And then we have another ranged if we need it.
Zombie, ongoing. 7 health. Zombie's horde health is added to the creature's base health on top of the graveyard, which is a 7. So he is worth 4. He has 14 health, but he doesn't do anything when he comes into
That's the
first position.
Yeah, so that's fine.
So we can take out this bear now.
The bear is 4,
Yep.
so use the...
You also have. Oh, he's in camp, isn't he? So we can't use him.
All adventures' ranges are increased by 1, but we can't see anything.
Oh. Yeah. So we can.
So
all
actually,
of us can
okay,
attack
yeah.
that.
Okay. So you can spend the 5.
So yeah, I can just kill him with a 5. Direct attack. I like having him here, especially since we can kill these. Shade's base health is equal to 16 minus the firewood value. So it's 7, so
It's 9.
9. So he's worth 9. I have an 8. I can defeat any creature in first position.
Wait, what kind of creature is he?
He is a shadow elemental.
Unhallowed undead at the bottom of the creature deck. He's on an unhallowed until remove a creature. Move a revealed creature back to a different position. Or defeat an undead. Is he an undead?
No.
Oh, he's not in the first position. Is the zombie an undead?
The zombie horde is undead. Oh yeah, because you're a
So
cleric.
we could just use my 6. Because how much health has he got? He's got a ton, right?
Yeah, 11.
Right. So we could use my 6 to get rid of him.
Okay. In that. All right. So he goes.
Now we got the shade at what?
The shade is the one that's 16 minus the firewood, so he's at
9.
And then we just got goblins. On reveal, they go to first position, so no big
Okay.
deal. They're worth 6. I have 6s.
Yeah, unfortunately,
So you're done.
I'm done.
I have 3 dice left and 3 monsters to kill.
So use a 6.
So I'm just going to straight out kill him. Whoops.
Nope.
Wrong one.
Why not?
That's the shade.
Oh, okay.
He doesn't have 6. He has 9.
And then reveal this guy and see what we got to deal with.
He is a wyvern. First position, we lose 3 wood. He is a type of dragon. Defeat any revealed dragon. Or deal 6 to the second position.
And we are 1 shy of defeating this
So
other
I
guy.
can defeat him.
Yep. But we're 1
But
shy
I
of
can't
defeating
defeat
him.
But what? Or I can defeat him. And we take 3 firewood damage. And then I can kill him. Because I can defeat any creature in first position with this dice. And if we don't kill him, we're going to lose 2 abilities.
Yeah. Okay.
So I guess we'd rather lose the firewood.
We may have to send.
So this dice goes to defeat. Well, I could tap an ability. I can use it twice. But I'd use that to kill him.
No, I mean, but that wouldn't matter. Using it twice wouldn't help us. Because if he comes into first position, we're screwed.
Right.
For the firewood.
Well, so I could taunt him and put him into first position.
But then that causes us to lose the firewood.
No, because my taunt pulls it to first position and prevents his first position power from triggering.
Then you don't have enough dice to kill them both.
Well, I can tap that to kill him. I can use my dice to kill him, and then I can tap that to kill him.
Okay.
So yeah. So
That minimizes the damage.
So I pull him here with my taunt. I attack him straight up for 8 points of damage. This guy has like 9 or something, but I just tap this, which defeats anything in first position.
Interesting.
And we make it.
All right.
And because we got all the skills except one.
Yep.
And actually that's good because he can go to camp
He can
next.
go to camp and heal.
Oh my gosh, he got 8, 8, 7. And he's going to camp.
Oh, maybe he shouldn't.
And I got 2, 3, 5. Well, I can give one of the 8s to another player, so that's a good thing.
Because the cleric got 2 2s and a 1.
Ouch. Yeah, maybe he needs to, but he doesn't have a 4 or a 6 to heal people. So we're wasting his ability.
We are wasting his ability, but...
But I can give him an 8.
Okay.
That's my ability. Then I have... Let's see what we get here. Uh-oh. We're going to the Barren Plains. 6 monsters. Whoops. Crud.
We were on 7 or 8. 7, I think.
We were on 7. Reduce the firewood by half, rounded down.
Well, that sucks because that means we're at 3.
Yes, that does suck. So, I
guess it's a good choice we didn't lose the firewood last time.
Yeah, we would have lost an ability on top of 2 abilities. If he goes, that's his second time.
Well, if he goes, it's his second time too. We get rid of those shitty dice, but we would get 6, which gets us to 9. It's not perfect, and I know it's the second time, and he won't be able to do any heals.
Well, we're looking good for healing.
Right, so I'm kind of thinking that with these crappy dice...
This guy we want out to attack.
He's got some great dice.
He's got the best dice he can have, practically. It's just too bad you couldn't heal, but that's life.
I think that's what we should do. And
all right.
He's going to do...
Well, then give him the number 2 token that you just flip it over so we know it's been there twice. And you're just going to do all firewood?
I think so. I think that's
Sounds
the best
good.
thing.
Sounds good.
Next turn we're going to lose firewood too.
More than likely. Could be this turn.
All right, reveal the next
at
2.
least we can see 2 of them. Are you liking the game?
Yeah, I think it's pretty cool.
It's similar, but yet different than Heroes.
I think it's a lot different than Heroes. It's very different mechanics, I think.
All right, we got the Acolyte. Draw a creature and add it to the Horde. So now we got 2 in the Horde. And in first position, we reshuffle a summon card back into the deck if there's one in the graveyard. Did we have the summon come up yet? No.
Is this going to be a retelling of the Tale of El Dorado, where we didn't put the summon? You didn't put the summon deck card.
There were 3 cards.
I'm just giving you
because it came up the first time. So when I redid it, I didn't pull one out. So that and the 2 Acolytes are still in there. So there's just the 1. So that's good. So the second guy is a dragon with 12 hit points, and if he gets to first position, we lose an ability and 3 firewood. So my instinct is automatically to kill him with my ability.
And you don't have to have ranged for that.
Defeat any revealed dragon or deal 6 damage to the second position. So he has 12. I can use my 7, and we kill him because I don't want him.
Sounds good.
A Grave Shifter. Swap this card with the creature on top of the graveyard. The dragon has come back, and
I know.
Well, I can taunt him, but that's going to cost me. Well, I can throw my axe to do 8 points to him if you can do 4 points to him.
Well, I can certainly do 4 points. I'm
have
almost
to do 8.
thinking...
Using one of them.
Can the animals attack at range?
I don't know. I assume because you can, they can. I don't think it tells that anywhere.
Yeah, it just says here you can use it as an attack die. Yeah. So my thought is...
So then that means...
I'd use both of these on my only 2. And that would cover
10, yeah, we need 12?
Yeah.
Okay. Because, if
the bear and the wolf...
Hold it.
What do you mean?
I don't want the dragon on top.
But doesn't he have to be? Oh, okay.
I don't think he has to be.
Then these 2 go on top. That way if it pulls 2.
So now we have a vampire, and we got to remember that if the summon card comes up, it gets shuffled back in, which is going to happen soon anyway. So, all right, vampire reveal: steal the highest die available to become this card's base health. Undead.
Well, which of our 8s do we want to lose? I have 2. I have 1 8. You have 2.
Yep. So he now has 8. I mean, we're probably going to use yours to kill it.
Sure, why not?
Because the cleric's in camp, so we can't use the undead. So except we really should kill him. Skeletons. If they are on top of the graveyard at the end of the round, put them at the start of the next round. Start of the line. And they're 9.
9?
So that sucks too, because we really don't want them on top. So I can kill that with my 8. Yeah, we're going to be in trouble this round. Oh, I still got this guy. He hasn't done anything yet. What's he got?
What's your throwing axe do for damage?
8.
It does 8? I thought it did 3.
Throw axe. Deal 8 damage to
okay.
revealed creature in second position. So yeah, I can do 8.
And I could contribute a 3 if you want to. Or, well, the 2 would probably be best. Use a throwing axe and a 2. Oh, you can't, so I'd have to do
right.
I'd have to contribute my 3, which is okay. There's only one way to find out. Let's kill us a skeleton.
Let's kill this first and move that. And
doesn't matter if he goes to first position.
This doesn't, no.
We don't want that to be dead first.
Right, we want to kill this first. So, a vampire. Oh, steal the highest available die, which is my 5. Suck me.
No, it's not that bad.
Oh, except we wanted him in second position.
We want to kill him.
Now we can't. I screwed that up.
You bastard. Well, how much damage do you do?
So I can kill him.
You can kill him.
I can cut this guy in half.
How much health does he have?
Rounded down.
Yeah, all I've got is a 3 to contribute.
So we're 1 off. Or, he doesn't have 10 or more. Dang it.
Yeah, I told you we should have killed him last time.
I know. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
All right. Well,
you can't know how it's going to play out.
No, and I was worried about if that summon card comes in, then we get...
So he's going to end up...
We get one of these, and then it would turn up and happen again real quick. We'd end up with like 2 of these in play.
So what happens to that card if we take his damage?
So he's going to end up here in the horde, and we're going to take just one ability.
Right, but the question is if...
Yeah, which one do we kill?
If we kill him, he ends up there.
He's going to be there. So if
it would be better, seeing how we have to take the hit, to take the hit from the skeleton, I think.
Oh, your cleric's in the...
Cleric's in the camp.
So he can't stop that either. Or maybe that was one of my guys. There's one skill that allows him to go here without taking the damage. So yeah, it might be better if we kill this guy.
Yeah, I can do several of those types of things.
So if I put the X here, I kill the vampire.
Do you?
Yeah, he does 8 points. He had 5.
Okay.
And then you have 3 and I have 3, which isn't enough to kill him. So he's going to then go here.
But I'm petty and I attack him.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely.
You don't have another ability that can do anything?
He has to have...
Yeah.
I can lower his health in half, but it's still not enough
That's
for
fine.
you to kill it. If he had 10 or more, then we could double your dice roll, but still wouldn't help. So he's going to go here. We have to take 1 damage on one of our active characters.
I say we get rid of
You can't. He's in camp.
Gosh
it
dang
has to be either your guy or my guy or my guy, which is fine.
I'm going to do hunt.
I mean, I don't... You sure?
Yes.
You don't want that?
Not for right now.
Okay. Because I could easily take one of these guys that I don't use. Okay. Well, we go for about halfway through. The Forgotten Graveyard. Lose 2 firewood.
Sweet.
That's actually really good. 6 creatures.
I like the sound of dice rolling. One of those should be a summon, right?
Should be. All defeated undead creatures go back to the bottom of the creature deck instead of the graveyard. I can live with that. We need 3 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Ooh, that's not so great.
5,
not
4,
horrible,
and
though.
a 7. 6, 4, and a 2. All right. Well, this guy has not been to camp yet, so we probably should send him.
Okay.
He has a 7 that I can give to someone.
Well, we ought to give it to one of the range guys, I would think.
Yeah. So I'll just give it to you.
Okay, that's cool.
And because I don't need, I guess I should look and see what other abilities the knight has.
While you're doing that, I'm revealing. First guy's a Shade. Shade's health is equal to 16 minus the current firewood, which means he's 9 again. Unless you wait.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we don't reveal these guys yet. Okay.
So I get to heal because I went to camp, but I am gonna change. I want to change one of my abilities out, and I think I'm gonna do that one. So what this is a passive that once per round I can increase the lowest rolled die of an adventure to its maximum
That's nice.
instead of taunting, which I don't use quite as often.
You've used it twice so far.
Did I use it twice?
Yeah, I pulled.
I know I
Yeah.
used it once, but
So you're gonna chop some wood?
and then I think I always chop
Okay,
wood
good.
unless there's a heal, but I don't have a 6. So
All right. Now we reveal.
where did I put my? Oh, I gave the dice to you. All right, so we can see 2 still.
Yep. So this guy is
Shady.
7 hit points.
No, he is a star.
Yes.
Oh, base health 16 minus current firewood.
And Fell Beast.
If he hits first position, we get a creature and place it in front of him. He's a demon, 10 points. So we need to kill him.
Did we ever
first.
see the summon? Or it's probably in here somewhere. Yeah, because you put these three
It
out.
should be this one. It's not.
Are you sure? How do you know if it's a summon?
It
Does it
says
say?
summon.
See,
It looks
I
just-
think you pulled it.
Looks just like that. How did I manage to
You
do
pulled
that?
an El Dorado on us.
How did I manage to do that? Oh, because I went through looking for... No, but I put 3 cards. I don't know how many are in the game. I didn't put one back over here. Now we gotta look.
Did it possibly
Oh,
get in here?
it could have got put in here.
Oh,
Because
okay.
we pull cards from...
Maybe.
It did.
Okay. Cool.
I
All right.
wonder
Groovy. Then we're
if-
fine.
Yeah, I wonder if that...
Because you can't look at them beforehand, so. It's the best possible outcome.
Uh-huh.
Just let it happen.
Yeah. It doesn't come...
So do we don't
from
want
creature
him in
back.
first place?
If this guy goes to first place, then we have to draw a creature that goes in front of him once.
So we probably don't want that.
So it becomes an extra creature we have to kill.
And he's
So
10, and
he's
I'm at
10.
ranged, and he's not like what kind of? He's a fire demon.
So I can do 8 to him with my 2.
Oh,
Oh, no, wait, who went to camp? He went to camp.
he went to camp.
So I could throw the axe at him and do 8, then you only got to do 2 points of damage. Does that help?
Yep, I just got
Let's
it too.
do that. All right. So, Fire Serpent, base health is equal to the current firewood value.
Oh,
So he's a 9,
9.
and this one is 16 minus 9.
so he's a 7. Do we want to reveal the next 2 creatures and negate their abilities?
Ooh, you have that ability.
And I have a 1.
That might be good. Is that what it says? Is the next 2?
Reveal up to 2 creatures, negate any reveal abilities.
Yeah, we might as well do the next 2. He doesn't have a reveal ability, and he doesn't have a reveal ability.
Oh, okay.
Another minus the firewood value. Gosh.
Okay.
And a golem. No direct attacks can be assigned behind him.
Okay.
So
This
the
gives us
good
a little
news
bit of
is,
planning, though.
Yeah, we
A
can
bit-
kill
a little
them in
bitty.
basically in order. But the bad news is there's a lot of big numbers there.
Well, so you got 7, you got 9, you got 7, and you got 8. And none of these are animals, so I can't do anything. I can't use my animal ways.
So
Move area.
I have a
creature back to
6
a
and a
position.
4. I can lower one of them down by half. I can tap one of these too because he's got to go back to camp yet.
Sure.
You've went twice, right?
This is the only guy who's gone twice. This is our 5th turn.
So if he goes, he heals. So it would be beneficial for me to tap, and then we have 2 guys that could go to camp. So I could do 8 to second position at some point and just tap it.
And do we have a 1?
Or I can take one down to half.
Seems like
of the
8 to
health.
second position would be a loss. Why don't you do half
So I
the
could
health
bring- I
on
can
the
bring-
9?
I can bring
That would take him to
to
5.
4, round down.
Round down, then I can just use this 4 right here that's hanging out doing nothing.
Okay. And you want me to tap that or use a dice?
Well, I mean, maybe just use the 4. Well, if you're going to go back to camp, you might as well tap it, right?
Right.
If he's who we're going to send back, we're going to jack
I
up
just
the wood.
was curious if I needed to use it twice. Because I can put a dice on it and then tap it.
Yeah, maybe.
Or I can just use my other 2 dice for direct damage. It's 10 points, so which is more than that. Yeah,
Sure.
Let's just
do that.
All right. So you used your dice, I used that, so we killed one of them.
That guy's a 7, so I'll just use a 7.
Okay. This one was a 9 again.
No, he's a 7 also.
16 minus. Okay, so yep.
You want me
he's
to
a
just
7.
use my other 7
Sure.
for this guy? Well, your 7 that you gave me. And so now we got an 8 and we got a 2. What's the 2?
Reveal. Swap this card with the creature on top of the graveyard.
Well, that's stinky.
Which is 7 again, right?
Yep.
So we got an 8 and a 7. And
So
so you have an 8 between your 2 numbers, and I've got a 10. So done.
done deal.
And we made it through that round.
Woot and an Annie. Here's your dice back.
Nice. Next up, the Lost Outpost. No change in firewood. 8 monsters.
Well, that's enough suck that no change of firewoods. I mean, now we almost don't want to send Firewood Boy there. Because
Every adventurer may increase the value of their lowest die by 1. So that's kind of cool.
okay, hold on. We got to think about it quick. We got to decide who's going to go. Yeah, we'll decide that in a second. Oh my.
Ooh, an 8, a 5, and a 4. A 7, a 4, and a 3.
Wow, my cleric has shitty rolls.
And he can't go to camp.
And he can't go to camp. But I don't have much better on this guy. I've got a 3, a 5, and a 4. He's got something to heal, and you've got some nice ones out there. Well, you've got better.
I've got better.
So probably we should send this guy. I don't have enough to do a heal, though, which sucks.
Yeah, none of us. We don't have any 6s, so no,
Yep.
There's no extra healing. So that's...
I think the Beastmaster should go.
I hope there's not a lot of beasts that come up. Because they're back in the deck.
Right.
And we will need them. That's the only question.
It's almost impossible to know.
So, right
But
now,
you can give a...
everyone gets their lowest die goes up by 1.
Okay.
So
The
that
lowest
goes to a
die goes up
4.
by 1, 4. So
And that
now
goes
I've
to a
got...
5.
I mean, that doesn't really help this guy. He's got 4 and 2 2s.
And then I can increase the lowest rolled die of an adventurer to its maximum value.
So you can increase one of these to an 8. But that would mean you're going to send one of your
which
guys.
sucks because I could make him a 6.
Okay. But he can't go to camp.
But he can't go to camp and heal. Because he's been there twice.
Yep.
So I could turn a 4 into an 8 here.
Yep. Sure could.
Or your 4 into an 8.
So we have to
second
decide who's going to
position.
go to camp.
So,
It
and I
can't
can
be.
do that
It can't
at
be
any
this
time.
guy. It's this guy or this. It's this guy or this guy, right?
Or, well...
This
he
guy's
could-
been twice,
could-
hasn't he?
No, he's only been once. We have this and 2 more rounds. So, twice. No.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, because this is the current round.
Because we haven't gone yet. Yep.
So, but he would not gain a healing, so I don't think we want to send him. He's got all this stuff.
No, I know.
So I think it's one of these two. And
I mean, there's a good chance there's beasties in there.
I know. And it'd be good for him to have them. He could go and, I mean...
He could spend the 8 to heal and unload that.
Huh? 8 to heal.
You have to have exactly a 6?
Yes.
Oh. I thought it was 6 or... No, it's not
No,
a plus.
No.
Well, that's not nice.
Yeah. So he will heal himself,
Sure.
which
And
is
that's
fine. And he can get us 4 more wood.
Which...
Oh, he's got a pair of 5s. So he can pull a card out of here.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, why don't we do that? I hate to spend an 8 to get 4 wood, but we'll do that and then we'll get a card out of the horde.
But it's 1 dice to get us 4 wood, so that's not a bad deal.
And does that seal remove
It's Vanquish that you want to do.
from the game? Yeah, I was seeing if it what deck it went to. Yeah, because we're gonna have to fight all those. All right, so we've done the camp action. And
So on the
we get
last
steel.
turn, does anyone have to go to camp, or the
No one
last
goes to
turn
camp.
it's just all
It's
of us against the
4
horde?
because we have the
That makes sense.
It's gonna be a line, and then the horde's at the end of the line.
Oh, sweet. All right, awesome.
And I think most of the final locations have 8 creatures.
Oh, so there's a final location type of card, and you have to
Yes.
put one of those in. Okay, sweet.
Which is what
Okay,
I randomly picked. Yeah.
so we can see 3.
So yes, so we get 3 of them now. 1 is a 2. That did not look good. We lose 3 wood by the looks. Oh, but a wolf and a bear. So I'm glad he's with us.
So for a moment,
So first position, exhaust an ability card and 3 firewood. So we lose 3 firewood.
so now we can't see the bear.
Well, he's been revealed, so he stays.
Oh, okay.
But yes, we no longer see what's coming. So this is a dragon, so that's good because I can defeat him. But we have to exhaust an ability card again.
We're not doing a. Yeah, we'll do. Hold on.
What? Yeah. What do you have?
I can defeat an undead, or I can place an undead at the bottom of an unhallowed or undead at the bottom of the creature deck, or I can
Well,
move a
and we
revealed
know-
creature to a different position in the line, or
So
defeat an undead.
We know the summon card is gone,
Yeah, so I'm gonna
so
get
the
rid of
unhallowed
banish.
are not coming at us.
So we'll do the banish.
All right. So you took that. So I will spend my 4 to defeat the dragon, and hope he doesn't come back into play again. But so now we have a wolf and a bear, and we can't see the
Well,
next one.
I'll take the wolf. I'll take the wolf with my
your
passive. And now I can't tame another critter right now because I've got a hunt locked down. But that's okay.
Unless you burn your passive.
But we can, if we attack
Vampire.
that.
Steal the highest available die. Son of a... That would be my 7.
Okay.
Alright, so I am going to take one of your 4s and turn it into an 8 with my passive.
Didn't we already do this?
No, we talked about it, but we didn't do it.
And then I'll just shoot him.
And kill him, right?
Doom!
Thank you.
Fire my little bow.
So then this guy comes up.
That's another dragon.
If he hits first position, we lose another ability card and 3 more wood. And he's 11.
So let's not have that happen. Oh, we really didn't play this well.
and he can't do anything. So you got to do 11 points of damage to him in second position. Oh, I still had one dice left. That was the one.
Well, so here's what I'm going to do.
Unless I tap this, I could tap it and kill him.
You know we're going to hit another dragon sometime in the next couple of rounds. So
Yeah, but
I don't
he
think
still
so.
has to go back to camp.
Oh, does he? Okay, yeah. Then that's fine.
And actually, this is the guy that went to camp, so he's done. So yeah, let's do that and kill him.
Okay, great. Forest Giant.
Ongoing. His health is always added to the creature's base health behind it. Reveal if necessary. So we get to reveal him. It's a bear, so he has 12 health. So we have a bear of 5, a giant of 12.
Giant's health is always added to the creature's base health behind it. It doesn't say add the creature's base health behind it to it.
Giant's health is added to the creature's. So he is worth 12.
Right.
Unless we kill him.
So if we kill him, which is what we should do.
Yes. So we got a bear and a giant. So that's okay.
Why don't I use a 4 and a 4?
Oh, and you have the wolf over there, so you could actually kill him 5 for 5.
Yeah, but we don't have to yet. If I do a 4 and a 4 with my ranged attacks, I'll take that guy out.
Okay.
Now that wolf is only that, and we find out what the last guy is before we do
don't
anything.
find that out.
Okay.
Because we only see 2.
All right, and I have a 5, so I'm going to use the 5 on that guy.
And I can use my 4 on him.
Well, let's see what the next thing is before we do that, so we can kind of figure out what we want to do.
Bandit, first position, 7 health. The bandit steals one of the die of the party's choosing if he hits first position.
What's his health? 7?
7.
I've got 4.
I can't hit him.
I mean, we can use, I guess...
But I can
use the wolf.
Well,
and 2.
I kill him. He comes to first position. He's going to take a dice.
No, I know what I'm
but
saying.
You can
is
hit him.
I can hit him with my 2 and my 5.
Oh, and that kills him.
And that kills him.
And then I can kill him.
Unfortunately, then I'm losing this, but I didn't want that because I wanted to carry it over.
But we kill him.
You have enough to kill him?
Yep,
yeah, and I've got a 2. All right.
So that worked out. We made it through without damage. Out extra cards. So we have 2 more rounds of camping. This guy and your guy, right?
Yep.
-3 firewood. Not bad. The white monolith. 6 creatures.
I'm going to roll them individually last 2 times I rolled them as a group.
All adventures with an exhausted ability card. Refresh that card with an exhausted ability card. Refresh that card and exhaust a different card.
Oh, you son gun.
And you must do it.
All right, fine.
Well, he doesn't have an exhausted ability card. But he has one, so I get this back, which actually isn't bad. But that means I defeat the first position one. Oh, yeah! I don't want to go to camp. You got to go to camp. 887.
That's fine. 6, 4, 1.
873. Yes. Actually, this wouldn't be bad because I can. Actually, the doubles, I could use the double 8s to get rid of another thing from the horde and give the 7 to someone.
This was a 4 and they fucked it up. Doesn't matter. I'm going to camp, right?
Maybe. What do you roll?
A 6, 4, and a 2. If I can find it back.
Because I can give a 7.
I mean, a 7, 4, and a 2.
I can give a 7 to someone, and I can get rid of another creature from here. Which which sets us up pretty nice for the final round.
Yeah, but you're using 2 8s to do it. And you're
But there's
leaving
only 6 creatures, so...
So with a passive, can I also use a dice to do it again? Oh, no, it says once per turn. That's okay.
Well, it's once per turn. You can still tap it, though.
Okay. All right. Do you want to go do that? Give your 7
I'm
to
very
somebody?
tempted.
We only have 6 creatures. I think we can handle it.
Especially with... I mean, I still got an 8 and a 7 over here.
Let's do it. Send
Now
them
you get a 6 and a 4 where you
Yeah,
can
of course.
Yeah, I think... I mean, we'll take the chance on the wood. We'll do that to get rid of another card out of here. And I'll give the 7...
I don't think it matters to whom. Give it to this guy.
Doesn't really matter.
We like the cleric better.
Make him feel important with a number higher than he can roll. All right, so we get to see 2 of them. A treant, yes.
Yeah.
And a fey. If he hits first position, we lose a wood. So we need to kill him for 5.
Well, I have a 4 and a 1 that I could use. And that still leaves me with that.
Okay.
So that kills him.
Another fey with 6. I can use my 3 and kill him with the axe. Let's do that.
And my axe.
A wolf with 4.
Let's get him into first position. I'll pick him up.
Yeah, so we got to kill this treant with 9.
Well, I got a 7 and a 2. We could just
Okay.
7 and a 2.
We get 2 firewood for that.
And then pick up the wolf here in a second.
Acolyte. Draw a creature and add it to the horde.
Well.
And if there's... Reshuffle the summon card back into the creature deck if there's one in the graveyard, which there isn't. So he's worth 7. So yeah, you
I'll
can
just
grab
pick up the wolf.
with your passive. And a Reverend, if he hits first position, he's a type of dragon. I cannot do that because he's in camp, right? Yeah, he went to camp. So you.
So he's a 7, right?
Yep. So you got 7
7
in the backfield.
right here. And then I got a 6 and a 4.
And I got a
You've
7.
Got
We got
plenty to kill
tons.
it.
Dead. You're dead.
All right.
In case you guys missed that, he's dead.
We smited him. Oh,
That
mighty
was
smiters.
a real good round.
Here's your dice back.
We are doing way good.
Well, putting the summon in
Yeah,
here.
that was awesome. I don't want to shuffle those. All right. So this is the last round, so you're going to have to go to camp.
Yep.
'Cause
Me
everyone
and
else
the
is
wolf,
done.
the wolf and I were going to camp.
We are going to the Goblin Caves. This is not going to be pretty. We lose 3 firewood.
1, 2, 3.
And there's 8 creatures. That's 6, right? Yep, we need 2 more. And all goblins. We haven't had any goblins, have we?
We had 1, I think.
They get 3 health.
So I take it there's a selection of creatures that you don't see
Yes.
because you take out a
You
certain
take
number.
30 total cards. 2 are the acolytes and 1 is the summon, so 27 monster cards.
And how many cards do they give you in the box? Doesn't matter, but
That many extras.
okay.
About 10,
Well, you know there's going to be expansions.
I would imagine, yeah.
I imagine there's room in that box for expansions. It's not full, is it, when you pack it?
It's pretty full, but so we need 2 more cards. All right, roll the dice. Oh, and I get he was in camp and I didn't heal him. And the numbers keep coming. An 8, a 7, and a 5.
See, look, the 6 and the 4 keep coming back for him now that I can't use it. Not that it matters.
A 6, a 5, and a 2.
All right, I don't have the ability to pull anything out of there.
So you got, what, a 5, a 3, and a 1?
5, a 3, and a 1. So,
I guess it's wood.
well, hold on.
You can't heal. Scouting ahead's not gonna What's scouting ahead actually do?
You have to burn 3. You can look at the 2
up to
creatures.
3. So the way it works is you put 1 dice here,
Mm-hmm.
and the next dice has to be bigger if you wanted to do it again.
Draw and look at the top 2 creatures. Rearrange them however you like, and return each card to either the bottom or the top of the creature deck.
Yeah.
I don't think it matters.
Yeah. It's
So
one of those things that I don't use.
We'll
very
pick up
often.
some wood. 1, 2. And you know what? That lets us reveal 3. I don't see anything else to do.
Right.
Puts us in a good wood position for the next.
Yep. Reveal goblins. Move goblin to first position. All right, while they're there. And unfortunately, it's a goblin. So, cards here. And so they have 9 health. But we get to see 3. Another treant for more wood. And a vampire. Steal the highest die and become this card's base health. And I have an 8. That sucks.
But that's undead.
Yeah, so you can get rid of him, but let's see what else we get in case more undead come.
Right, but I can use a 3 to get rid of an undead.
Can you can do more than one, or just does it say all undead?
No, it just says an undead to the bottom of the creature deck.
All right.
So that would mean he's not coming back next round.
Right. That's a good way to start, I guess. Get rid of them.
Yeah, let's do that. It's a 3 is not a very powerful dice.
Well, and I can increase someone's dice roll here too. So what do you got? A 4 and a 6? I got a 2 over here. So you know what? I'm going to do that. Increase
just
the
passive.
lowest roll die of an adventure to its max value.
Yeah, let's do that.
So. 'Cause
And I can
he's-
pick up that eagle when he gets in the first position.
Yep. So this one's worth 9, or has 9, because of the card. And this one's 8, and he's in second position. So I could kill him with my axe for using a 5. Might as well do that. So we get 2 more firewood. An acolyte, draw a creature and add it to the horde.
Well, that's not desirable. And then the thing that doesn't happen.
Yep. But he's only at 6, so that's okay. So he has to come to first place for you to.
For me to do it passively. Oh, wait, I can't do it at all. I'm in camp.
You cannot do it at all. You're in camp.
That is sad. That's okay.
So it doesn't matter what order, other than I have to tell. So he's got 9.
So I could use 2 of these if we think that's the most efficient
So
way.
I can use my 5 and defeat any creature in first position.
Oh, that seems good. It's a better use of.
So that's gone. Alright, this is a fire demon, 11 hit points. If he hits first position, he gets another monster in front of him.
Okay, well, we can't hit him yet because.
So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I have a 4.
And we have 3 dice over here. And you have 5 dice?
I have a 6 and a 4. So I could use the 4 to
we're
wipe
gonna
that
have
guy.
to tap an ability, probably.
Do we have an undead out there?
Not yet.
No.
So let's
So
start.
it's up to you.
So you have a 4.
I have a straight up 4.
So you want to use that on him?
It seems like an
We don't
inexpensive
wanna
way to do
use-
it.
Yep.
Oh shit. He's equal to
Equal to
our,
the firewood.
which is 14.
So we got an 11 and a 14. So Acolyte is 6. I have 2 8s. But that's okay. So. Oh, I hate to use an 8 on that. I could lower him to a 7, but still it's. Oh, I could tap that to do that.
Could lower what to a 7?
I can lower a revealed creature's health in
yep.
half. So let's get rid of this Acolyte. No wait, what happens when he's in first position?
Bad things.
Oh yeah, so you got to kill him. 11 points, and you only have a 6.
I only have a 6.
So I'm gonna have to tap that do 8 more and kill it.
Okay.
Does bad things happen? That one's ongoing. That's not first.
Yeah, that one's
position.
ongoing, so it sucks.
All right,
And then
so
I
he
use my
goes-
6. So that was the half life, right? That was the half life?
No, that was 8 damage to second position. I tapped it.
Yeah, okay.
So
Pretty
the
expensive
last
way to kill him.
It's the only way I can do damage to
Right,
him
no,
in
I
second
get it.
position. A shade ongoing. His base
He
is
has 2
16
life.
minus the firewood value, so he's a wimp.
But I have nothing to contribute at this point.
Yeah, because you... Well... What
Oh,
cards
well,
here?
I mean, you don't have any undead, do you?
No.
Undead or unhallowed.
But I got 2 8s and a 7. And none of these are dragons, so I might as well use the 7 to kill him. And then what? And he's only got 2 health, right?
He's got 2 health.
And this one had how many?
He has 14.
And you don't have any.
I have nothing, man.
And he's only going to do 1 damage to us. So, and he'll still be weak in the final round because I'm going to have to do that to. I mean, it doesn't matter. Either I use both dice to directly kill him or I half his health and then kill him.
Cool.
So he's dead. This one is going to take 1 of our abilities away and then he goes into the horde. So
I'm going to say Blinding Light because I almost knew we've not found it to be terribly useful.
or actually, you know what?
What's that?
We don't have to do that because we're gonna lose an ability either way. I could just defeat him and not. He's cheap.
But what's the ability we'd have to lose?
I would defeat any creature in first position. So as he comes in first, I kill him.
Yeah, no. Because that's going to be way more useful than Blinding Light next time.
Okay.
Blinding Light lets us reveal 2 creatures
Okay.
and negate any reveal abilities, which don't seem to be that frequent right now.
Yeah.
So I think outright killing somebody is way better.
Okay. Get your dice back.
Yep.
We're doing pretty good. There's only 4 creatures in there.
The next location.
The final location that we have been searching for, we have finally found. We lose 4 wood. We have 10 monsters.
4, so we're still seeing 2.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And a horde.
Oh, we're right here. Doesn't matter. Still the same place.
And a horde.
The horde.
We have found the catacombs where all the loot and goodies are hiding. After the first creature is defeated, each player may re-roll 1 unspent die.
After the first creature is
Defeated.
Okay. Sweet. You know, I bet Rondo loves this game.
We have to defeat
single
the first
player and
creature.
combo and co-ops online.
A 6, a 5, and a 3. Oh, an 8 and 2 1s.
I have an 8, a 5, and a 4.
We can see 2 creatures.
We can see clearly now the golems are coming.
And a Fae. So the golem has 8 health, no direct attacks to the creature behind it, which sucks because we have to kill him first and then he will become first position.
Which doesn't matter because
Actually,
it changes our wood by 1.
right.
And we're fine.
Yeah, yep, we're good there. Alright, so I think first thing I want to do is use my passive and turn one of my 1s into an 8.
Okay.
Because 1s suck.
So if we get an undead, we need to remember
So
to
I'm
use that.
wondering on a passive, can I do... Well, we're going to need that as health at the end. Alright. So, I'm thinking... I can use a 3 to kill him with defeat any creature in first position.
Sure.
Because I can still tap that. We're in a good position because we can tap stuff and get rid
Right.
of them. So the Fae comes forward. We lose a wood. A Shade base health is 16 minus the current
he's a
firewood.
6.
Not bad.
Nope.
'Cause
Oh wait, we didn't do the thing. After the first creature is defeated, each player may re-roll a dice.
Oh, I get to re-roll my 1.
I'm gonna try it with a 4. See if
I get a 2. I doubled.
Oh, I
I'm
lost
excited.
1. So this one will get better. I'm doing a push your luck. Oh, I got the same thing.
Well, better than losing.
Well, I lost 1 on this one. But
And
that's
I gained
okay.
1.
I'm gonna use it for.
So, no advantage.
No, but this dice doesn't matter because I'm imagining we'll have an undead, and I'll use this on the undead.
Yeah.
So.
All right. So the Shade had 6. Can you kill it with range? Because I cannot help you.
I can, but it will cost.
Or do
us.
we want to leave it?
It doesn't matter if
'Cause
it's
it
in
will-
first
yeah.
place.
Well, neither of these matter.
Right, but do you have a?
I have a Drex 6, but. Or I have an 8, and I don't want to use any extras if I don't have to. So, what do you mean it's going to cost you?
Well, I'm gonna have to use like
2 dice?
2 dice to do it.
Or you're woofing off the 3, but.
I could do.
All right.
Well, I'm holding on to the wolf.
Well, why don't I
So
kill
I
this?
can use a 7.
So we got to be real careful. We don't want to overspend if we.
Okay.
So let's just use the 6 and direct to kill him.
I think we're gonna have to use 7 to kill that guy, but we'll see. What is he?
E is a dragon. If he gets into first position, we lose 3 fire, and he's worth 11, which means.
Use your 5 to get it to pop him in case.
Or
we
do
get
I
another
want
dragon.
to tap it?
It depends on whether we think there's another
I
dragon
know.
in there.
You're right. Let's pop him with a 5. A giant.
Which makes this guy bigger, right?
Yep. He has 8, so that has 17.
So we need to kill the giant. So why don't I just do that with an 8?
You have an 8, and you have range, so he's dead, which means he's only a 9 now. He might as well just stay there.
He can.
He only does 1 damage, so at the end, if we don't kill them all, we just take the damage, and as long as
If we don't go down to 0. Okay.
we win.
All right, cool.
So I think we're doing good, but we still got 4 or 5 creatures over there. So we need to somehow... It doesn't matter. We can kill him and let him come forward. The Shade had how much health? Oh, it's 16 minus current firewood.
Yeah, so
and
he's 6.
he'd go down to 4 if we killed this guy. Because the firewood goes up.
Okay. Well,
Does that-
that's 9.
does
I
that
can
matter?
spend 2 5s, and that only loses 1 extra. So let's do that. I'm going to spend these 2 5s. That kills him.
Or I could round this... I can round his health down.
Do you have something weaker than a 5? You have a 2?
I don't. I just flip it.
Or you could use the 2. I
Or
mean,
I
when are
can
you going to
use-
use that 2?
True.
So that
Yeah.
would take him to 4, right?
Yeah, and then you
And then
can-
I've got a 4.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. And then that does
2 extra
1,
wood.
2. So we get to C3.
Oh, that's really good then. Swap this with a creature on top of the graveyard.
Ah, we get the Ent back. Stupid Ent.
And a vampire steal the highest die.
At this point, he's
That would
taking
be
the 8.
one of my 8s. Son of a gun.
So, just because that pisses me off, let's use my 3 to place an undead at the bottom of the creature pile. I have smote the vampire.
I like your thinking. Enjoy your garlic sunlight cocktail. A fell beast with 10. He's a fire demon, and we don't want him in first position. So, he was down to
He's, well, we got,
16.
he's currently
We're at 12, so he has
12,
4.
he has 4.
unless we can do 9, but I don't see how we're going to do 9.
Well, I can spend these 2 to do 10. But then that doesn't leave us a lot. What abilities can I use here? Well, actually, I could sacrifice the wolf. So here's the thing about the wolf.
The wolf
Hold
will
on.
kill this, right?
No, I was thinking the wolf and this to do exactly 9.
Oh, okay.
And then that makes him 1 weaker.
2 weaker.
Right, but the problem I have with this is the other option for the wolf is I can spend him to defeat the creature last in line. So if there's another animal in here, if we think there's another animal in here, then it's good to do it now.
Because you haven't used your passive yet.
Haven't used my passive yet. Want to take that risk?
It's hard to say what's left.
Yeah, let's take the risk. I'm going to use my 5. We'll use this guy.
All right, so he's going.
He's
away.
gone, and we get 1, 2, and he becomes a what? We were here 1, 2. Are we at maximum?
I thought we were right
Okay.
at 12, weren't we?
No, because we were here, then we went 1, 2, and then 1, 2, and so that's what? 15? Is that 15?
Yeah, 15.
So he's got a 1.
So he's a 1.
And we get to see that guy. Okay, no, we don't.
We get to see him, Reverend.
Wyvern.
Yeah. So this.
So then we got a 9.
But I can't do anything.
You got anything that
In
can kill
second
something in second
position.
position that you can flip?
No, because.
And I got to get an animal to.
Only if it was a dragon and it's a demon. Yeah, I can't.
I can kill him, but that uses all my dice. But I haven't used my passive ability yet, so if we get an animal, he may come into play.
Well, I've used.
And I can get
I've
rid of
only
a
got
demon.
1 dice left, so.
So let's do it. I'm gonna
let's
kill him.
Kill him.
See what this is. He has a
The
hit
shade.
point.
60. Cool. So we got 2 creatures with a hit point.
Right. That we're gonna spend.
Oh, this one's a dragon.
Yes, so you could use your dragon ability.
Yep, I'm gonna have to, because he does 2 damage. So
A Fey.
but the problem here
I need
is how
undead.
much damage we're gonna. Well, you got 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 8 point. We got 8 health if we. But you've used all your dice.
I've used all
So
my
the only
dice.
one I
I
got-
can kill an undead, and I can pick up an animal and then use that to attack something. Oh, wait, hold on. No, wait. I can pull an animal from the graveyard if I flip a card. Is the bear in here?
I don't know what's in there.
Bear is not in here.
Just the wolf that you just used,
The wolf and the eagle.
which has more health.
They're both the same. The eagle I've never had before, so we'll take an eagle. So that gives us an extra 4. I'll flip this.
Yeah, but these are both like 1s. And I'm going to have to burn an 8 on it.
Or,
I mean, either way.
yeah.
And then you're not going to be able to kill that.
So why don't I kill... Well, let's see what comes up. I'm going to kill with the eagle, one of the shades.
Okay. An undead zombie horde.
Okay, so then
So
I
you
will
can-
flip this, put him to the bottom of the creature deck. Reveal, swap.
Oh, we're good because there's only 3 points of damage.
Hold on, swap this with the top creature of the graveyard, so he becomes an eagle. If we could get him.
It's only 3 points of damage.
I know, but I want to win.
We're gonna win.
I know, but I would like to defeat
still
them
have one
without
dice
doing
left?
that. No, I don't.
Oh,
I,
so
that
yeah,
dice
I
is
have
on
one
this
dice left, so I can kill. I can't kill anything. Oh, wait, I can flip that and kill him. Then I can use my dice to kill him,
And then I'll just tame the eagle.
and you can tame the eagle because you have.
Because I haven't
dice.
used. Have I used the passive yet? No, I used
No.
this.
And we did it without taking any
Woohoo!
extra
We didn't
damage.
take any damage.
See, I knew I could finally win if I had you.
Oh, it's a good game.
There's a lot of randomness, but
There is, and I think it really helped that the summon
yeah,
didn't get
yes,
that the summon went here.
Yeah, because if you look, like, Goblin Chief was on top. He only has 8. But when you reveal him, place the 2 highest health goblin creatures from the graveyard in front of him. Weakest first. Werewolf, Corrupt Druid, and they're all like 10 health or more, pretty much. He's the weakest.
Pretty cool game. All right, Internet, that was our first playthrough of Set a Watch. I liked it. I definitely want to play it again.
Yeah, I like it.
We're going to
8:46.
stop this video.
Not bad. About an hour and a half-ish.
Yeah, I'll tell you in a second. Hour and 45.